Hello you guys, I'd like to welcome you to my channel and today I am going to be showing you how I achieved this look. So keep watching. Alright, so let's get started. I already did my brows off camera because I find it a lot difficult to do my brows on camera because for some reason they don't feel like cooperating. So, and today I have on a wig, a gray wig I got off Amazon. It's a lace front and I think it's 4 inches. 4 inches going back in lace. It's I'll put it in the description box below if you want to check it out. Right now, first off, I'm going to be blotting out my eye with my concealer in the shade Toffee, my LA Pro concealer in the shade Toffee. Not only just to blot it out, I'm going to be doing it so mm, the shadows can have something to grab onto. Alright, next, after I'm finished blending, I'm going to go into the crayoncase palette and I'm going to use the deepest brown shade at the bottom, on the bottom right side, just to start off with the smoky eye. I learned a little trick that it's better to you start off with a not so much as an intense dark shade, like a deep brown, or like a not as intense black to start your smoky eye. So you want to start off extremely bold. Because a while ago I used to be really afraid to attempt a smoky eye. Now I love the effect, especially for fall. And since it's winter and it's cold out, I just love the mystery it gives. Alright, so you want to start building that up, patting that in, going up, starting on your lash line, and just going up from there, not too far up. And now, when you finish getting the shape that you want, based off how your eye is made, where you want it to be at, you just start blending out the outside parts with a neutral shade. I'm using the neutral shade in the palette to blend out the outside of the shadow, so it won't be a harsh line. Next, I'm taking the red that's in the palette, the bright red. It's two different reds. Now today I'm going to be using them both, but right now I'm starting off with that bright red. And I'm going to swipe it and blend it into the outer portion of the deep brown. Next, I'm going in with that burgundy shade, and I'm just going to pat it in there more so towards the black. So it can have like sort of like a even transition ooh, from the red to the black. Now I'm taking that neutral tone and I'm blending out the outer portions because I don't know if it's just me, but for certain looks I don't like for like the eyeshadow to go all the way up to the brow. I like to put like a neutral shade to kind of break that or make it like fade so it won't be as harsh or as dark. I'm going back in with that red to add some more color, the bright red. And remember, it's okay to take your time with this. Blending is key. Blending is really important when it comes to doing a smoky eye. Went back in with some of that burgundy red and I'm just tapping in the deep red. And it kind of looked like some of the black went away, but that's okay. Going back in to blend back out on the outer line. To make sure it's not that intense. And with this, it's okay. You kind of just want to go back and forth with it. It's going to be a lot of back and forth with it. Next, I'm going to take a flat brush and go in with the my black shade. I'm using the Tarte Pro Remix palette. Now the pigments in that palette is unbelievable. Like it's sickening. It's really nice. Now the shade I'm using, the black shade, is called Ink, and it it it's really good. A little goes a long way, and the shimmers in that palette is amazing. Later on in the video, you will see me use one of the shimmers. Like, it's like a black shimmer, and it's called Concrete. But yeah, you kind of want to make an oval shape, kind of like the way, like where your eyeball, kind of like stop where your eyeball stops, if that makes sense. And without adding any product to your blending brush, you just want to blend that out with what's left on the brush. So yeah, you blend the outer portions out, so it'll be a harsh line. You go in with a little bit of black, just a dash. When I tell you a dash, like a touch, and blend it out. Blending is key. I'm going to go back in with some more black and make it a little bit more intense. Went in with some red. I started mixing the black and the red together, and the burgundy. I started mixing all three shades together, going out on the outside with it. Now that I'm done with this eye, I'm going to be right back with both eyes done. Now that I have both eyes done, you want to take a baby wipe, a makeup remover wipe, whatever wipe, to wipe off the fallout, the black, mostly the black fallout, because it does not look pretty when you when you start to blend and put on your foundation. And when I first did my first smoky eye, I didn't wipe that excess, fallout off, and it looked really bad. Like, it mixed in with my foundation, and it mixed in with my concealer, and it was just not pretty. It was just not pretty. So always, always, always wipe off your fallout, okay? Wipe off your fallout. And since I wiped off like the product I did put on my face before, I'm going to go back in with my Pond's, because right now I'm out of my e.l.f. primer. So I'm going to go in with Pond's and put it back on my face. I love Pond's because it feels great. It gives your skin like this dewy, juicy glow. Like, it makes your skin look so alive. So I'm gonna go in with that. It's just great. Like, look at the light when it hit my face. I like it. I love it. It's great. Especially for the winter, because I get dry patches like crazy. And I also have oily skin in some places, so it's not too oily. You know how they have like too thick of a cream, and then in your oily place, it's just not cute. It's just not okay. But it's the perfect amount of moisture. It's not too oily, and it's not too sheer and thin. It's perfect. All right. Next, I'm going to put on my eyelashes. I'm going to use. I am the drugstore. I wish I remembered where I got the lashes from, the name of them, because I love the flutter of them. I really do. And then, because when I seen them, I was like, oh, these are gonna be cute. Because it's hard to find, like, I don't know how to explain it, like uneven eyelash, like it's like triangle, diamond shaped eyelashes. But yeah, I went off camera to put those on. Now it's time for foundation. Dun, 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 All right, so the foundation I'm using is Fitme foundation, and my shade is toffee. My shade is toffee, and I like to put it on with a different brush, and then I go in with my beauty blender. You just paint it on. And it's kind of soothing because it's kind of like, you know how you put on a face mask, and you just feel like you just, or like you feel like you like just let's see, painting your face. It's great. So you just paint that on there. You want to go around your brow really close because since the concealer's been sitting there from you carving out your brow, it's kind of hard to blend into the foundation. So you just want to go on top of that with a little bit of foundation, so it can blend. Go with a little bit more. Forehead. Then you want to go underneath your chin, around there, so you can blend it down. Because honestly, I don't know. Tell me what you think in a comment down below. I feel like I need a different shade foundation. I mean, it worked for me during the summer, but I don't know. Like, it's getting cold. I don't know. It's starting to turn different. But yeah, I feel like it's kind of yellow on me. Just go in the comments. Tell me what you think I should do. But yeah, I'm taking my beauty blender and I'm just patting it into my skin, buffering it into my skin, blending it. And it's a must to blend out all the way down your neck. Not all the way, like if you need to, like that's what I'm saying. I feel like another foundation because I usually don't need to like blend that far down, but I do. You'll blend your forehead, the basic spots, forehead. And your ears too. That's another thing. Because sometimes you like to have your hair tucked back and your ear be a whole different shade from your face. That that's not cute. That's not okay. So you want to make sure all that looks the same, Blend your ear too. Your ears matter. Okay, now I'm going to conceal under my eyes, my forehead, and my chin with my LA Pro concealer in the shade Fawn. I really like this concealer. It's a drugstore concealer. They don't raise the price because people start buying it. I remember when it used to be like the $1.09. Now it's like $3, going on $4, depending on where you go. And I blend out my chin and my forehead first because I want my concealer to sit a little bit. I want it to sit for a little bit. So yeah. Alright, so for some reason my recording like keeps stopping, but the show must go on. Alright, so you blend out your chin and then your forehead and then your under eye, your beauty blender, or whatever you prefer to blend out your concealer with. I just really like the effects of the beauty blender more than I like trying to blend out with the brush. Now you want to go blend out the outer parts of your concealer with the flat, I guess you say the butt of the brush, the butt of the brush, because it still has a little bit of your foundation left on it. And you want to do the same on the other side. Just blend, blend, blend. Alright. And the concealer I'm using is really drugstore. Like, it's really, not that good. But they've raised the price because people started using it more. The setting powder I'm going to be using is the airspun setting powder in the shade translucent. Like I love this setting powder. It's bomb. It's great. You know, even when like it's how your makeup reaches a time where it's kind of like you've had it on too long, you start to get oily. And you know how some setting powders like it just go away all the way. You just start looking like somebody just dipped your face in a pot of grease. But like this setting powder, it like gives you this like natural dewy like glow. It doesn't do too, even when it goes away, it still has a little bit of left to help you out if you gotta be out a little bit longer. You know, it gives you something to work with. And you just let it sit a little bit. Snack, drink some water, and you just let it do what it do. Now you take a fluffing brush and you start dusting it off. What I like to do is I like to take my like a neutral shade in the crayoncase palette matte book, the palette called the matte book, and I like to go in with the neutral shade and go over it because I like the brightness of it, but I don't want while you contour, you want to do your. All right, I'm sorry, my recorder went off. So basically, what I'm doing is contouring my face. I'm contouring my nose, under my nose, on my upper lip, around my chin, my cheek, and my jawbone. And what I'm gonna do is, like I was saying, I'm going in with the neutral tone and go underneath my eye, and right under on my cheek where I contoured, I dust under there a little bit, and then after that, and a little bit, I'm going to carve underneath where I bronzed it with my airspun setting powder to kind of just sharpen it up. But I'm going to use my sponge, my beauty blender for that part. Hope you guys enjoying so far. And I know like my recording skills are so sucky, but this is the beginning. You have to start somewhere. You have to start somewhere, and I have a whole bunch of looks I'd like to share with you guys and watching. So yeah, make sure it's blended out really nice. Blending is very important. I'm going in with my setting powder and just carving it out like that. Just like that. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to mix some of my contour shade and neutral shade together after I dust the excess off to kind of blend, smoothen it out, so it won't be just like a harsh white line. But yeah, this is basically all this to look. Put on highlighter and lip gloss, and at the end of the video, you guys gonna see how I decided to with lip gloss and stuff. So hope you guys like, comment, and subscribe, hit the post notifications so you will know when I post, so you can watch me and help me improve along this journey, so we can help each other. You scratch my back, I scratch your back, kind of thing. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the rest of the video. Thank you for watching.